Lila, let's talk.
Hey mom,
Yeah.
I am going through all the comments. You know how I did like the Habesha videos?
Yeah.
I'm working on replying back and I'm very shocked by people's responses. And so I think I need to get your take on a few things.
Okay.
So I did one video regarding Ethiopian and Eritreans, dating them. And, that was okay. I didn't get, much negative responses on that, right? Which is this video, what you really need to know about dating. Then the second video I did on, do Habesha women date black, quote unquote black? All of us are black, but when they ask, it's usually dealing with African-American men and stuff. And the third one was the 411 on dating Ethiopian and Eritrean men. I try to give a good balance.
Right.
And people can watch my Being Black in America video on like my upbringing, how everything is. But, you've been in this country since when?
Since 1972.
Okay. And maybe I'm in my own little bubble, but I'm actually really shocked by the rhetoric that there's so much backlash. What do you think is going on with these comments that I'm getting from these folks?
Well, I think, generally speaking, Ethiopians are very biased when it comes to the women date non-Ethiopian. The men don't necessarily take it well. I mean, this is my generation. I mean, things have changed now. So it has been accepted. But I have had my own experience where, I used to date non-Ethiopian and the Ethiopian men used to give me a hard time. But I understand things have changed. And I will not be surprised, even the new generation, like your generation, if some of them feel that way, is because of probably their upbringing in the home. But even though they were born, raised here, if they're born, if they're raised in that culture, in Ethiopian culture, and they feel like, they need to stay in with that culture, and therefore they might not accept, non-Ethiopians.
Well, it's not even like Habesha men. It's even Habesha women. They're coming out here and they're just like, no, Habesha women, even the Americanized ones, they like to date their own.
Oh, preferably, definitely, they like to date their own.
Right.
But at the same time, there are, cultural differences.
Yeah.
Therefore, some Ethiopian, girls that were born and raised here, they find it a lot easier to date non-Ethiopian.
Yeah.
Because you're judged less.
Right.
You have common upbringing, common culture, the environment and everything. So, yeah, it's not to say that Ethiopians, don't like to date within their own culture. They do. But
am I in a bubble? Like, maybe it's just like people in DC and stuff. People are saying, hey, Habesha people, I don't know anyone who likes to date American guys. And I'm like, wow, because that's so different from like the people that I know. Like a lot of my cousins my age, a lot of my friends, in fact, the majority of them, would you agree, have dated outside of the Habesha community?
Absolutely. Family members, friends, your friends, my friends. I mean, of course, Ethiopians date non-Ethiopians. And also, there are more of non-Ethiopian, men.
Yeah.
We live in America, so, to say that, why do, Ethiopian girls date non-Ethiopian? I mean, look at the population. I mean.
Yeah. Yep. True.
It's whatever your environment provides, and whoever is the best that meets your criteria is the person you go with.
I agree. I didn't take my videos as being negative, or I'm not trashing Habesha guys, because you saw my videos. Like, did you think they were negative?
No, I don't think they were negative. I mean, it portrayed basically what goes on in this country, whether we migrated or were raised here. I think it's a very valid point you made. Of course.
Like, I told you about the dates that I went on. That really, like, you've met a few of them, remember that? Yeah. And that's how they talked.
It's the reality. I mean, and I don't think they need to take it personal. Some of them are taking it personal.
Don't take it personal. Baby, take it personal.
And you've made it clear on the video that it's your own experience, your own opinion.
Yeah.
And that doesn't mean to say that everybody feels the same way.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's your experience. You're just expressing your experience.
Do you think I'm just curious, even as a parent, like, I know you're a lot different than most Habesha parents, but based on your friends and other people you've noticed, do you think people are more accepting?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, my generation, I would think that the parents would probably prefer their children to stay within their own culture, preferably.
Yeah.
But they're not against, if their kids want to date non-Ethiopian, I think they're pretty open to that.
Yeah.
But of course, as a preference, you always have a preference.
Right.
This is to keep your culture, the language, everything.
What about you? What's your preference with your daughter, with me?
For me,
do you have a preference?
I'm a very, very liberal person. So whoever is going to make you happy and you love that person and he loves you, he respects you, it really doesn't matter to me.
Right.
I mean, I'm pretty open.
Yeah.
But I'm the exception most probably.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely, whoever loves my daughter and respects her and treats her well, that's all I want.
All right, cool. Well, I don't typically date Habesha people, so it's not saying because of that I'm saying that it's bad to date Habesha people.
No.
I'm not saying that at all, right?
Not.
Yeah.
Of course not. Yep.
Okay, well, I figured I might as well, since I'm at your house, might as well get your opinion. So thank you, and thank you so much. And so for those of you who haven't watch some of the videos, add your comments and make sure you subscribe and, let me know what you think. Do you agree with me and my mom, or do you have a different take?